Did you hear that? Yeah. Is that the Wayne's World intro?
Yeah, dude. Friggin' cheers to you, my friend.
And you know what the worst part is? I never learned to read.
There was no film in that camera.
Wayne. Oh, hello, Rittenhouse Rye. I feel like it's been so long since we've done this. I forgot what I'm supposed to say.
Yeah, dude, you're live in person to me.
Oh, yeah.
Least. You're still the same to the audience.
Remember when we used to not be close to each other? Now we're close to each other again for only a couple episodes, though. I don't like that.
Sorry.
Well, for anyone that
who the fuck are we?
If anyone ever listens or follows us, we did have a slight break in episodes, roughly about a month. I decide to, move throughout the country every 6 months. And so I am back here in Colorado right now, getting my things to drive back to the East Coast to live again. And that's why you could see Peter and I together. So thank you for anyone that's still going to watch us, even after we took a break.
Yeah.
So this is another glorious, or I guess I should intro to all the drunk people. That way they can relate to it.
Yeah,
dude. Remember, this is still a drinking.
Who is this for?
This is still a drinking podcast over a murder or horror podcast.
Yeah, if you want that, go somewhere else.
So hello, anyone who's ever flown 1,500 miles to Orlando, Florida to go to Halloween Horror Nights and then proceed to get blackout drunk and not remember any of it. Welcome to another wonderful episode of Horror Whiskey Company. I'm your host, Jamie.
And I'm your other host, Peter. You know what it is. I feel personally attacked.
Polyamorous Pete.
No, that's not me.
my bad.
Don't do that. You get me in trouble, dude.
Polygamous? Is that better?
No, none of it's any better.
Potent Pete?
Polywog, man. Polywog Pete.
Polywog and Pete's. Why do you feel personally attacked, buddy?
I don't know. I just feel like your intro was just pointed and direct.
I said hypothetically. These are all made up.
You did say hypothetically. I forgot.
These are all made up things. No one's ever actually flown that far and spent that much money and got that blacked out to where they didn't remember any of it. That'd be fucking insane.
That'd be
ridiculous. So stupid if they did that. But yeah, so we did that.
Anyways, yeah, so
that was us.
That was part of the reason why we've had such a significant delay in podcasts. Whole bunch of life stuff is also going on as well. I'm going to take a moment to also say that we had a brief interruption in our regularly scheduled program due to a death of a dear friend of the podcast who, without him, I wouldn't be doing this podcast right now, which means you probably wouldn't be doing this podcast right now. So I'm just going to give a quick cheers to JD. This one's to you, bud.
R.I.P. my guy. First,
I'm not going to cry. No, I've cried plenty. I don't think I have any left.
Sick girls don't cry. But all seriousness, we pretty traumatic stuff kind of happened. So we kind of took a step back to kind of reflect and decide to move forward with this podcast to honor our good buddy and drink as much and horror as much as we can for everyone. Hug the ones you love. I feel like Peter always says that.
Yep.
And I'm always like an asshole about it. I'm always like, yeah, you're a fucking pussy, dude. But it sucks. And so please listen to Peter and not me.
All the time.
With my famous catch line, without further ado.
Yeah. Jamie, what is our sponsors for the evening?
My sponsor is going to say last minute, as per usual, is our tried and trues. Mr. Pacifico. Or Mrs. Pacifico. Depends on what you're into.
Yeah, and we're not going to take too many of these, but we do have a nice couple pours of Rittenhouse Rye, which obviously is being recycled from previous episodes, because I don't go through a bottle every single time we do this show.
No, that's probably good.
Like someone else I know.
I don't do that either. I drink way more than you because you're always just like chirp, 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 like doing the actual like story, and I'm just like,
I was gonna say, what else am I supposed to do?
I'm the drinker, you're the storyteller.
That's
Everyone
fair.
knows that.
Everyone knows that. Yep, true stories.
So, like we said, one of the last podcasts says Rittenhouse is a area in Philly
yeah,
that I like had no idea about, and it's like apparently the really uppity area of Philly.
yeah, it's like the Rhino District.
It's fancier than that.
What?
It's also a lot older than
Yeah,
the Rhino District.
Rhino's like 10 years old.
But it's funny and embarrassing that I didn't know that, since the new place I live is Philadelphia.
Well, you're welcome. It says it on the back of the bottle. I didn't do too much research. So
we have an East Coast boy and a West Coast boy now. So hit ups in the chat if anyone wants to be friends with
West
us.
Coast, you know where it's at.
Yeah, dude.
We're mostly in the Rockies, though, so I don't even know. Do I count as West Coast?
Coast?
I'm a West Coast.
You're not central. You're like not Central America. You're not Central.
West Coast.
You're not you think you're the Midwest or the West Coast? Where's that breakdown? Once you're done playing with your stupid
we're in the Rockies.
So it's just the Rockies.
Yeah, I think it goes West Coast, Rockies, Midwest.
Okay.
Middle East.
Yeah.
And then the Atlantic coast.
Where's Iran fall there?
Oh, that's the Middle East.
Okay. Oh, my bad.
That's capitalized Middle East. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I forgot what we were talking about. So we got I got so engulfed into us talking about the
dude. We were
coast.
just talking about our sponsors.
Did we talk about how we think probably P. Diddy did kill Tupac?
We've never mentioned that on the show, actually. I don't think we have.
I just started thinking about East Coast and West Coast and rivalries. And like with all the shit that's happened with Mr. Sean Combs, you think like, yeah, the shoe fits. He fucking killed that dude.
Not surprising. With all that's come to light, that he would be responsible for something like killing an extremely prominent member of the hip hop world.
Or do you think Tupac's still alive?
Oh, dude, do you think he's in Diddy's basement?
Oh, that would be fucking nuts, dude.
That'd be really sad. I hope he's dead and not in Diddy's basement.
Well, to quote the great Tupac, baby, keep your head up. Mr. Pac, if you're stuck there.
Yep.
So great sponsorship. With that being said, I forgot how to transition. I forgot how to podcast.
So you guys, we're going to kick a little rust off in this episode. After sponsors, we usually go to True Crime Update.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Do you want to tell us about your True Crime Update you have?
I don't have anything.
Oh.
I guess. Yeah, it's usually you're the True Crime.
In the words of Tupac, hit him up, dude.
Well, I think you usually have all the really good news about updates, and I happen to be the one person that was randomly watching the news last week and happened to see that Rex Heuermann,
the Long Island serial killer,
the Gilgo Beach serial killer,
not convicted,
allegedly, has been denied the opportunity to separate the murders, to be tried from the murders separately.
Having individual cases.
Yeah, I forgot like the fancy term of what it is, but he's been denied the opportunity to have it by case basis, and he will be tried with all 7 murders in one.
Okay.
Which I can see this going to where, yes, he's definitely going to be found guilty. But you were saying something a little different.
So we were talking about this, and I 100% think that he is definitely guilty of all of them, but it's different. Guilt in the court of public opinion and guilt in the court of the law is a totally different thing. So I'm wondering why why the prosecution is not pursuing these cases separately, just because some of the cases are really obvious. We have DNA evidence tying him directly to it, as well as cell phone and all this other stuff. Some of the other cases, though, are a little less egregious, I guess I would say. So to me, it would make more sense to not try them together, because if you're not sure if he's guilty if you're a juror and you're sitting on the jury and this argument is presented to you and you're like, yep, he definitely did that one. Yep, he did that one. I don't know if he did that one. Obligation is to vote no for finding him guilty. So if all of the cases are tied in to the same charge, all of these are being tried at once, and not concurrent cases, I feel like there's an opportunity for him to somehow, and I don't know exactly how this works. I'm not a lawyer, but I could see it being spun as people finding or somehow finding him not guilty on at least one of these cases, which means that he's not guilty of any of them. I guess I don't know if that's how that works.
I don't
but
think so. I think
Okay.
it's just going to be. I think
They're just presenting everything at once, and then they'll have in the charge of this, and the charge of this, and the charge of this.
That's where I'm thinking it's
Okay.
going to go. I don't think there's any way that there's going to be this case is going to be thrown in.
Okay. Well, not thrown out, but
Like he's going to be.
he'll be found not guilty.
I don't think there's a fleeting chance in hell.
Thinking on it now, I think that's what they'll probably do is they'll present all of the cases concurrently, and then the jury will convene and they'll say guilty on this charge, not guilty on this charge, guilty on this charge, which is going to end up being, let's be kind to Rex Huerman and say that he's guilty on 4 of the 7 charges.
Mm-hmm.
That's still going to be life in prison.
4 life sentences.
Yeah.
Correct.
So,
okay. Well, I know New York is definitely not a
they do not have death penalty there. Yep.
Makes sense. All those softies.
Sorry, as we were going through it, I kind of started to think like, oh, they're going to run all the cases at the same time, and then the jury will convene on different charges.
See, that's what you get for not. We're saying before you're thinking.
I'm a dumb idiot sometimes, dude. You say it sometimes.
Yeah, dude.
I am, dude.
Yeah.
Egg on my face.
Egg on your face.
Yep. Okay. Any other true crime updates?
That's all I saw. I feel like there's been a lot in the last month.
Yeah, I haven't been able to keep.
I don't remember any of it.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
If there are things that we need to update, please just shout them out.
Yeah, we'll let you know next time.
Yep. Jamie, it's time to pivot to Hell on Earth segment.
I vaguely threw a story out of my ass today because I've just been moving a lot.
Okay.
And I don't really know a lot about it.
And by moving, he's physically moving his household.
I'm moving the home I have from where I live here in Steamboat Springs to Philadelphia. And I'm here pulling all my shit out and selling it. And I magically I figured out a way to ask the internet if there's any murders going on.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being here tonight, I should say.
Other than all the murders I saw on the news on all the hotels I've stayed at in the last month and a half.
Yep.
Which I guess I could tell you the story about the person.
A lot of Dateline. Is it Dateline or is it 2020?
Both.
Okay.
So there was multiple times where I was in hotels and I just was flipping through true crime and I'm like, oh yeah, I know this one.
I know this story.
So I flipped to the next one.
I know.
It's like, oh yeah, this one. Then I flipped to it again. I'm like, fuck, is there anything new? I could tell you a new one.
You found a new one.
Or I could tell you a funny story about what happened in Philadelphia the day before I left.
Yeah, I'm in.
So a lady pulled a gun out on a homeless guy at a gas station in Philly and taunted him. And the homeless guy grabbed the gun, turned around, and shot her in the face.
If you're gonna pull a gun, you got to mean it.
Yeah,
I think that's.
If you're gonna go out, get ready.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you're gonna go out, get ready.
Yeah.
Put your dancing shoes on.
Your dancing shoes, unless you want to get shot in the head.
Jesus.
Okay. Respect to that family. I'm just gonna say that we don't joke about people's deaths. That's very rude.
Yep.
But
a little insensitive on us there. But hey, you know what? We're aware of it, and we do apologize.
We're just joking. So what I did find in 2001, there was a homicide. A husband killed his wife, hit her actually in the back of the head with a metal pipe.
Okay.
And he admitted to doing it.
Yeah.
And his reasoning was that she had been casting voodoo on him for several years. So this happened in 2001.
Yeah.
And he just got convicted.
Damn.
I want to say
there's 20 years of appeals.
2021. I'm sorry. Shit.
Well, either way, it's 2021 still 20 fucking years.
No, 2021.
Yeah, but this happened in
4 years ago. Sorry.
I kept saying 2001.
I did, but I didn't mean it.
Okay.
I didn't mean it. It's
okay.
Dyslexia.
We're 4 years back. Okay.
4 years ago.
About how much time this takes. Okay.
And as of September 16th, he was found guilty of second-degree murder, which is crazy to me. It's not first degree. But I guess second degree would be if you killed in the line of action or you weren't planning on it, correct?
I don't know about, I think, yes, it's not premeditated.
Yeah. And first degree is completely meditated, correct?
Yes. Okay. So first degree murder is premeditated or intentional. Second degree murder, intentional but not premeditated. Third degree murder, less serious or those without intent. So he meant to kill her but didn't plan on it.
He knew he wanted to kill her for the voodoo. Well, I guess I could tell you the name. So Catherine Jackson is the name of the lady that was murdered. She was age 33 when it happened.
Yep.
And her husband's name was Samilio Hermanas.
He looks like he would definitely be like I
Are
don't
you
know what he
looking at a
looks like.
picture of him? Or
Yeah.
just the name?
No, the name
You're just being a little
specifically.
racist, huh?
It sounds like he would be someone involved with voodoo witchery.
No, it's Catherine's the
I
one that did
know,
voodoo.
but
So my
I'm
thoughts
just
are,
saying.
so he claims that he murdered her because he knew that she was casting voodoo on him for years. How is that not premeditated? He was just like, oh, one day I saw her and I couldn't have enough, and so I killed her. That still seems like a plan. It still seems like a
It does
first-degree
seem
murder.
like a bit of a plan. Maybe he like awoke from his slumber and just went into a rage or something like that.
Well, it says that she was walking into their house carrying their child, and he hit her in the back of the head when she was
She
coming
dropped the
in.
baby.
You know, they didn't mention.
I hope the baby's okay.
It doesn't say anything.
Baby
about,
shouldn't be involved
No.
in this. I'm glad that the name isn't dropped in here because like then you have to live with that for the rest of your life. So
in front of their baby.
yikes.
Later admitting he thought she had been practicing voodoo on him for years.
Yeah, I think this is one of those things that like it's probably like a psychosis type thing. And that's why they have him on second degree murder, because it's not like he was like sitting there like, she's been practicing voodoo on me. It's probably like a psychotic break where he's like, she's been practicing voodoo on me. I need to kill her.
So he wasn't like planning it out like tonight.
No.
I'm going to wait till she walks in.
No, he probably had a mental breakdown and was like, she's been voodooing
Well, that means he has the
me.
So I guess second degree, that's like 15 years, something like that usually, like is the minimum.
I don't know.
What's it say on your handy dandy computer full of notes? What's third degree murder? Is that where like you had someone pipe?
No.
And then they hit
It's
someone?
like accidents and stuff like that.
Oh, so like manslaughter?
Kind of. So it's saying second degree involves intent but lacks premeditation. Some jurisdictions also have third degree murder, a less serious offense than the first or second degree with distinct penalties. That doesn't really give us much.
We don't know how long you get for second degree murder.
15 to 25 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
15. For some reason in my head, I thought that that's what it was. And third degree murder is literally just you accidentally killed someone.
Yep.
So say like I was like holding a knife in my hand right now, and I was like, "Achoo!" and I just fucking stabbed you right in the shoulder. Would that be third degree murder? If you died?
I believe that would be third degree murder.
Okay. Only one way to find out.
What a segue. So, My Hell on Earth. Do you have anything else to add on this?
No, sir. That was a great segue. I wouldn't take
My Hell on Earth features this woman named Michaela Reilersdem. Now, she is an OnlyFans creator.
Of course.
Okay. And she just had a hearing on September 3rd in Miami, 2025, after the death of Michael Dale during a so-called fatal fetish encounter. Okay. So the session involved this woman allegedly wrapping this guy in saran wrap and duct tape, confining him so tightly that he asphyxiated. He died by suffocation.
Was this planned? Were they planning on doing this to like bang on OnlyFans and he accidentally died?
Yes.
Sorry, just
yes. So that's what it's like a kink thing that she's claiming that they were involved with, and that it unfortunately got out of hand and went too far. So police reports and hearing testimony also confirmed that the victim's boots were glued to his feet as part of this scenario. Don't really understand what that's about, but prosecutors are claiming that the elaborate bondage was conducted carelessly, bordering on criminal negligence or worse, while the defense contends that everything was consensual and simply has gone tragically wrong. I don't understand the boot glue.
You can glue my boots as long as you pull them off. Like, what does that mean? Like,
kill you and take your boots.
What's the point?
You ever heard that phrase? Kill you and take your boots? She killed him, but he put glue on his feet so she couldn't take his boots.
Those boots are made for walking.
And that's not what they're doing anymore. They're just stuck to his feet. Stuck to the dead guy's feet. So
what a hilarious joke.
Anyways,
yep.
Trying to spread bad things about the victim. He is dead, but it has drawn like some significant questions about who is at fault and what is the threshold of criminality and a consensual but lethal kink that went wrong. Um, especially with like weird things like his boots being glued to his feet, and apparently there was no safe word for the whole thing.
We'll find out next month on Netflix when From Kinks to Killer comes out next week.
I'm sure. But anyways, yeah, this is a picture of both of them. I mean, like,
he looks like Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, a little bit.
She's got huge boobs, dude.
Does she?
Looks like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is this your way of being able to look at OnlyFans? Is if you just tell your girlfriend that you're just like researching murders for the podcast? I had to go on OnlyFans to check out what's going on.
There's none of these are even from OnlyFans. It's mostly the New York Post. So thanks, New York Post, for really doing all your
don't click on that
due diligence.
You'll have to pay 25 cents a year.
Wait, is that real?
You can't read anything from the New York Post without them being like, "Hey,
I'm
pay
just
for it."
seeing this like right. I don't click on anything from the New York Post because I know that it's all garbage. So, anyways,
he looks like Macaulay Culkin.
He looks like Macaulay Culkin for sure.
She's got huge knockers.
Yep,
Macaulay Culkin's not dead.
He just died.
This guy died. Yes,
could be his real name. But anyways, so yeah, I don't know, dude. What are your thoughts on this whole like who's really at fault here? Because it does seem to be that like, and from I don't have this written down, but there was an article that I saw. There's like text messages, or not text messages, but like DMs that they shared of like, this is what he wanted to have, and she wanted this as well, and there were certainly some things that probably should have been set up, like safe words and maybe some scissors or something like that. But who's at fault here? Or is this just like, fuck, that's a shitty thing?
Well, is there anywhere that states that his boots should be glued to his feet?
I don't know about.
What's the point of that? I don't know why I'm so fixated on that.
It's the one weird thing that I really can't get around.
This seems very much like a third degree murder.
Yeah, where it's like, shit, I was gonna bang this guy. Now he's dead, and I glued his boots to his feet.
Hell of a segue.
Or maybe like, maybe she spilled a bunch of glue and then he put his boots on,
like a cartoon or something.
Yeah, like a yeah. Like there was like he walked through like a pool of glue or something before he got to her house.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I'm just trying to think of why his boots would be glued to his own feet.
I'd be interested to see what happens to this, because usually, and this sounds kind of sexist, but usually women get off a little bit easier than men do in the political system.
Especially when they have used knockers.
Maybe.
I didn't know if that's where you're going with this, but all right. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, we'll just keep everyone updated, but an interesting story nonetheless.
Maybe we'll keep people updated. It seems like these things happen and then we never see shit about them again.
All of that being said, make sure if you're doing weird stuff, you at least have a way to get out of it. Okay.
Safe words.
Yep. Safe words are important, and ways to get out of things also important, because even if he had a safe word, I don't really know if he could have said it, but I don't know, like a blink twice if you're in Milwaukee kind of thing, or
ours is zombie.
Yep. Wait, what?
Our safe word, zombie.
Yeah, no, I know.
That means
you're not supposed to say it.
Keep it in my butt, dude. You're fine.
Okay. Okay.
Just kidding.
We'll just move on. All right. Any other hell on earth?
No. Is that why you're so startled?
Plenty into the depths of hell there.
Why are you so red, dude?
It must be the alcohol.
It must be the alcohol.
Yeah.
Dude, I just was watching one of our episodes and I was just like the reddest I've ever seen myself. And I'm like,
no, it's the one where you spent all day at the beach.
Yeah,
and then you drank a shit ton of beers.
Yeah.
Because you were going to go get food at Trader Joe's, and then there was a brewery next to it.
I don't think there was Trader Joe's, because there's no Trader Joe's where we're at the beach, but I was going to go get food somewhere.
Yeah.
And there was a brewery instead. But yes, I was very red. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I thought it was.
I'm literally telling you what the episode was. I swear it was like a Whole Foods or a Trader Joe's or something. You were like, yeah, and I had to go there. And then all of a sudden I was stuck at the brewery and had like 4 or 5 beers.
I think that was the TJ Maxx.
I don't know.
Either way.
Anyways.
I drank a lot. And went to the beach that day. And it was
Jamie, it's time for horror news.
Okay.
Speaking of horror news.
You just said speaking of a bunch of times in a row, dude.
We went to Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando, Florida.
We did. Your first
I think
time.
it was my first time. Yeah. How many times have you been?
A lot. No
You don't
idea.
even have a number?
No idea.
Yeah, it was my first time.
I say in the last 6 years I've missed it once.
Wow.
And then I've been multiple times before that. So I've been a lot. More than a 40-year-old
Was this the
man
best
should.
one?
Oh,
Okay.
it wasn't the worst either.
Okay.
I feel like they're all pretty similar. This year was definitely good.
Yeah.
I thought this was.
There was a lot of cool stuff.
They didn't really. I thought it was. I don't know. There's a lot of drinks to go. Thoroughly enjoy myself every time I go.
Yeah, dude, we had a blast. We went and rode a bunch of roller coasters before we even did this, and also drank a bunch of beers before we even got to Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, and someone died on that.
Started.
Someone died on that one of the roller coasters we were at too.
Oh yeah,
Stardust Racers. Closed now.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about that?
No.
Okay.
So
we did it, and we didn't die.
I had a really good time, Pete. What about you?
I also had a really good time. I'm not as much of a theme park person as you are.
Makes sense.
I don't love lines, but man, I feel like we pretty much just fast traveled most of the night to to all these different houses that we went to. One, because we had the express pass, and two, because we were drinking so much that next thing you know, you're just walking into the house.
Yes.
You walk out of one house and then you just press the start button and you go fast travel to the next house and then you're just walking into it.
Well, I couldn't believe. So we did start drinking at 9 a.m. and we drank the whole night before. And I think it's because we hadn't really seen each other other than on the internet.
Yeah.
In like 4 or 5 months. Or have we been like left to our own devices in 4 or 5 months?
Yep.
Or it's just like us two. And we're sort of just like, let's fucking send it. So we woke up at like 9.
Do this with everyone?
No.
Okay.
We woke up at we got to the theme park at 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
And we drank. The first thing we did is got beers.
Yeah.
Before we got
waters.
We got waters and beers.
And beers. Yeah.
And we did not stop drinking until like 1 in the morning.
Yep.
Which I was surprised that I wasn't as drunk as you were. You're usually always like more even killed than me. I, for some reason, was not drunk at all, which my sister-in-law says it's because she says it's not good because it's where you're like a severe functioning alcoholic is what she said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're to the severe stage.
I feel like that was very drastic to say to someone, but you know what?
From normal to
spade's a spade, severe? I guess. I think it's because I was really hungover that morning.
Okay. I also was sick.
Well, and you didn't know that until like the next. Yeah.
So I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but regardless,
this is us painting the picture of Halloween Horror Nights and explaining to why we don't remember shit about it.
Well, I mean,
we remember.
Yeah, I remember. Can you give me your top 5 houses and why you like them?
Going with 5 down to 1?
Yeah, we'll go 5s each, 4s each, 3s each, and then 2s and 1s.
See if I can remember.
I can go first.
Go first.
So I think my 5 was gonna be the I like the Wyatt brothers, or like the Wyatt Six.
Wyatt Six?
Yeah, I like the WWE one. Totally hammered in this house. To the point where I was like starting to like get a little aggressive about my going through the haunted houses where I was kind of sticking my head into windows where people were supposed to be popping out at. Got the shit scared out of me. It was probably the scaredest I was the entire night.
Because you kept peeking your head at
me. Yeah, I kept like, oh, what's this window going to be? I'm going to put my head super close to it. And all of a sudden, just like some huge person with dreads. It's like very Rob Zombie-ish how this house kind of was. Or like maybe White Zombie-ish.
See, I don't know what the Wyatt Six was.
No idea.
They're just like a wrestling group, basically.
Yep.
The dresses like horror villains.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought that was really cool, and I was definitely scared a lot in that house. You got a 5?
See, I'm gonna go with the Jason universe.
Ooh, okay.
And I think I liked it just because of Jason, but I wish there was a little bit more of a theme. However, they couldn't because they didn't have the rights, and I just thought there was like, it was just jump scares every 2 seconds with Jason, and that was it. But I think I really liked just like the way it was drawn up.
Yeah, and I remember it being weirdly like not very Jason like in the set and like the scenery of it, where it was like there was like a little campfire, but then everything else was like in like a machine shop. And granted, like this is what they had to work with. It was definitely in this huge hangar that they're, or like this huge warehouse that isn't conducive, in my opinion, to Jason. But anyways, I'm not trying to detract from you.
Oh yeah, so that I did hear that the Jason Universe house in Hollywood was different and
Okay.
better and featured his mom's.
Ooh, Pamela.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, that's my 5.
My 4 is going to be the dollhouse. I can't remember what it was called, but the dollhouse was really
Doll Play Dead or something?
scary. You pretty much like walk into this thing and like all of a sudden you're like the size of the rest of the dolls. And there's this really mean girl that's trying to murder all the dolls. I feel like also we should take a minute to mention your brother because he was awesome. His wife was awesome. It was super fun to go with them. And they brought it up. They're like, "Oh, remember like how nasty that house smelled?" Because there was like this really distinct smell of burning plastic the entire time you went through that house. And I thought that that was a really cool thing. It's something that I think like they've tried to encapsulate in their houses is like the sensory.
The sense is definitely a big thing that they try to focus.
Yeah. So I thought that that place was really creepy. I don't think it was so much scary, but really creepy and weird and had a really gross smell that I thought was really good. So that's going to be my 4.
Yes. I think my 4 is going to be Fallout.
Okay.
And this was rated as one of the least favorite from everyone. And I think I just like it because I liked the show.
So you've seen the show?
I've seen the show.
Yeah, see, I haven't seen the show.
And it's just like, I think it's really cool, like what they can do with like a little haunted house.
Yep.
And the production value that they do.
The ghouls were really cool.
So that's why I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I understand why people don't.
Yep. I also can agree with you. And I would also say that in anything that we're mentioning, the actors in all of these houses were like so fucking good. I think no matter what. And like all the actors are really good. So to me, it really came down to like set design and how things felt at the time. My 3 is going to be
Sweet Rhyme.
What's up?
It said Sweet Rhyme.
Oh, 3 is going to be Fazbear, Freddy Fazbear, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I thought it was super cool because I had just watched the movie before I went down to Halloween Horror Nights, and it was really, I wouldn't say it was scary as much as it was really cool the way that like I felt like I was immersed into the movie that I just watched. So it was kind of cool. I really, really liked it.
So I would say my 3 is probably the same.
Okay.
I think in the same with Fallout, just the production value, like the animatronics they have for the Fozzie Bears, whatever they call it, was unmatched. Like it was, they were like 10 foot tall.
Yeah.
That are like, it's probably one of the best looking houses I've seen in a long time, other than probably Beetlejuice back in the day. It was like very like aesthetically pleasing. Like you can tell they put a shit ton of effort into it.
Yeah, they just made it feel very, very authentic. Like some of the stuff was a little bit different where like you have ones that are like IP versus original houses. And the ones that are IP, like sometimes they like do stuff from movies or whatever. And this one was like a spot on replica of what I imagine walking through the with the pizza shop. I don't know, is it called Fazbear Pizza?
I don't remember.
But anyways, really cool. The animatronics like were dead on. You walk in and it's immediately like there's the stage with all the animatronics on it. Thought it was super cool. My 2 is going to be the Galkin, which was like the Norwegian village, which was really, really cool. I don't know, as someone that like I have studied a little bit of Norse mythology and read some cool literature on like Norse history and stuff like that. It was really cool to see these like tropes come to life, or these myths like be one like brought to life, but also in like a terrifying version of it. I thought it was really, really cool.
Yeah, just like how huge some of those like
Oh, they were so cool.
animatronics were.
Yeah.
This is our 2?
2.
Yeah. So I would say my 2, just for the sake of keeping things interesting, it would be the El Artista, a Spanish haunting.
Yep.
The only thing I really remember from this house is walking into a huge like Spanish mansion.
Yeah. That's literally the only reason why it's not on my list, is because that's the only thing I remember.
But I remember it being like beautiful.
I know. And your brother's like, it was so cool. Remember this and that? And I was like, I don't know.
No, I just remember because I literally wanted to say Gawkin too. Would be my second. I was like, fuck, dude. Yeah, I'm like, I can't share a number 2 with both of those. So I'm like, I remember really liking Artista. Like, thinking about it now, it's like, it's hard to remember like the non like IP houses as well for some reason, just because we like did them so fast.
Yep.
Like we did 10 haunted houses in a span of like 5 hours.
Yep.
Which with a fast pass still
was also really fast.
Still took us a long time though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it took us from,
like I said, we were also just like literally drinking all day. So
True.
Yeah, we did our best.
All right. Number 1, me daddy.
So my number 1 is obviously going to be Terrifier. And it's because I had so much fun in this house. I got lost from the group. And these very nice Asian ladies like found me lost in this room and like escorted me out.
You were gone that long. It was like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I know. But it was really funny because I would just like, I walked into a mirror that I thought was a doorway, and then I turned around and you guys were gone. And these people came back behind me and they're like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know. Get me out of here. But man, Terrifier it was just like a fun, like ridiculously, like it's what you'd expect from the Terrifier house. It was gory and obscene, but it was super fun. And I think that's the point of Terrifier. And I think that they did a really good job with that.
Yes. Obviously my number 1 is Terrifier too. You can't beat that house. Like it's definitely the most brutal of all the haunted houses I've seen at Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, for sure.
And you kind of have to do that by using that IP. You can't just have like a watered down Terrifier.
It was cool, and it wasn't
house.
I like I don't mind that it wasn't new. It was kind of like, it was like Terrifier playing the greatest hits, or like playing the hits. Whereas like the house was pretty much just like a showcase of like going through the Terrifier movies and seeing the kills. Like each room had like its own kill, and it was like the greatest hits of Art the Clown's
I guess
kills.
I thought it was mostly based off the first one, but then I realized that there was the Santa.
There was like the whole Christmas thing.
There was the Santa.
That's where I got lost.
Yeah. The bathtub scene I want to say is Terrifier 2.
With what's her name?
Yeah.
I don't remember what her name is, but
I'm gonna have to rewatch them. It's been a while.
Yep.
Other than the third one, I think I watched that this year, but everything else I haven't seen in forever.
Yeah.
I've never seen All Hallows Eve.
I haven't either. Yeah. I've seen 1 and 2. I haven't seen 3.
So those are them. Let me just go through the ones that were not listed for us.
So there was the grave one. You remember like you like start and you look up and you can see your grave?
Yeah, grave of flesh.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I got it listed right here. Oh, then you have, I want to the Hatches and Chains, Demon Bounty Hunters. I don't remember that one that much.
It was the wood cabin one, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
And then you said Riot 6. You got that one.
Dolls.
Let's Play Dead. There we are.
Yeah.
Damn near.
Fucking good show, dude. Good show.
I'm glad you finally made it, dude. Do you think you'll ever do it again?
Potentially. I think I'd like to not drink as much before I go do it.
You think?
But, you know, beggars can't be choosers, and I had a whole lot of fun going to it. So
yeah, I definitely think it would be smart to not drink as much as we did, but still, that's kind of what it's there for.
You know who it was? It was those girls at the Hog's Head, dude. They kept serving us doubles.
Well, you know what?
Because we ordered doubles, but like they kept serving them to us.
No, they're very nice. They're also like, can we interest you in some water?
Oh yeah, they made us drink water at like noon.
Yeah. And we're like, we'll share one. They're like, what?
They're like, how about you have two?
No, we want just one.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
did you get sick?
Oh,
you
yeah.
did get sick. Okay.
I was sick as
Sorry
shit.
about that. Because this
I
is
don't
like,
know.
now I'm thinking about it, I was like, how did you not get sick?
I assumed
I
it
was just like giving you my water. We're sharing water. Yeah.
I assumed it was like the 2.5 hours we waited for the little Donkey Kong roller coaster. Just like kids smothered.
No, I was
shit.
honestly pretty good then.
Were you?
Surprisingly, that was the best I was all day. So yeah, after we did Halloween Horror Nights, we did the Islands of Adventure and the regular Universal. The next day we went and did the Epic Universe, and we went to we did Stardust Racers, which in my opinion is the best roller coaster I've ever been on. I think that it is
better than the Velocicoaster. That's crazy to me.
All right, listen to me though. So I think that like this is a romantic view of it, right? But like this roller coaster is like a love letter to like thrill design, right? Like you have these twin coasters that are like running through each other, and they like at the beginning even they like come right together. Like if you had two tall people, they could literally touch hands, and you go from like 20 miles an hour to 60 in like the span of like 100 feet, right? And then you just ripping around this thing and you're intertwining with each other and all this stuff. It was a phenomenally good, like the best ride, and like the whole thing was just so good. I can't say enough about it. I could go on, and I need to not. So
no, I thought it was great. I just don't know if I think it's better than the Velocicoaster.
I will also say that I think potentially I experienced my first panic attack ever on this roller coaster.
Really?
When we rode it at night.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
was
did.
like very sick, and I thought that I was just really hungover. And then I didn't get any better in the next 3 days, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm actually sick. So, but yeah, we started the roller coaster out, and like we blast out at the beginning, and we like go through the first two big like vertical drops, I guess I would say. And then as we're coming back, it's about like you kind of go up and then swirl around a little bit. And then as you're coming back, where I was going like hands up and yelling and stuff like that, to being like Tina from Bob's Burgers, where I was just like full on locked into like the seat holder. We were in row 2, so we had a lot of velocity going too.
Yeah.
It was just like for like the next minute on the roller coaster. So yeah, I don't know, that like legitimately fucked with me and changed my brain chemistry for a bit. That being said, it's still the best roller coaster I've ever been on.
Also, there's that really cool the Universal Monsters Darkmoor
was, well, that's what I was getting. So we did that twice. But yeah, we went to this whole dark universe, which is really cool. It's like this, I don't know, would you call it like an ancient or like a kind of like rural English village, or like maybe like a
the town's called Darkmoor. Yeah, it actually came up with a fictitious town.
It's not like Transylvania.
Yeah, I would say if it was based off of anything, it would be Transylvania.
Yeah, super cool. And the main ride feature there, I think, is Monsters Unchained, which was phenomenal. It's in the same line as the Harry Potter, either of the
Forbidden
rides, I guess.
Journey,
yeah, but and the Gringotts one, they're kind of like similar style, in that same vein, but it's not just projection images. There's live monsters, or at least whatever, animatronic monsters.
There's like a fucking 15-foot tall Dracula.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It was like you look up, I'm like, this thing is 15 feet tall.
Yeah,
and they really painted a picture of just like how scary Dracula really is.
Yep.
You like see him in like movies, you think he's like 6 foot something.
Yep.
And then you see him like that close to you, and he's like 15 feet. You're like, holy fuck!
Yeah,
that is a terrifying.
It was really cool.
I enjoyed it.
Anything else? Epic Universe.
No, I really liked the little creature of the Black Lagoon that just like randomly popped out of the bottom.
Yeah, well, it was literally the scariest part of the entire ride.
It just, like,
was the creature of the Black Lagoon just like came out of nowhere.
I think the werewolf is also really good.
Yeah.
They did a really good job of having a little, like, they had screens turn into animatronics, which made you not really know which one was which. So the technology,
blurring the lines for sure.
Yeah, the technology is definitely there, and that's all I have to say about our fun little trip for Halloween Horror Nights.
Yep.
Now let's talk about horror, dude. So much movies.
You want to tell the audience what you've been watching lately?
Sure.
We talked about it last episode, which was literally over a month and a half ago.
I'm still watching the same thing. I think last episode I talked about how I started watching Dexter.
Yeah.
Origins? Is it Dark Origins?
No, Original Sin.
Original Sins.
Which I can't believe. Well, I guess you watched the first 3 seasons of Dexter.
Yes.
Or 2.
I watched
the first 2 seasons?
3 seasons of Dexter.
Okay. Before watching Original Sin.
Yes.
So, okay. Because I was going to say, if you didn't do that, it's a huge mistake.
Yes.
You have to watch the first and second season
and the third, too.
And the third.
Yeah, because Manuel.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Is there, like, coming out of LaGuardia's hotel.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I guess I don't know if there's much more tie-in after that. Really.
No, there's like the ice truck killer. You definitely see
his brother. Yeah.
His brother.
Not to spoil anything, but it's literally damn near 25 years old.
It's also canceled.
The show? Original
Sin is canceled.
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought
it was good. But I think that tough take here. I think that Dexter is my favorite full series to watch.
Okay.
From start to finish. Like not a single season, I think that so far as horror TV goes, it's my favorite continuously to just watch. And now that you started watching that, I was like, well shit, I watched New Blood, I watched Original Sin, and I watched Resurrection. So all 3 seasons I watched.
Which probably shouldn't tell me about any of those.
I'm not going to. But
I just got to season 6 of Dexter.
Ooh.
So since
you're moving pretty quick though.
Yeah. Time flies when you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Last week saying that you just finished season 3.
No, I texted you last week saying I finished season 4.
Oh, okay. Well, still 2 seasons in a couple days. Pretty good.
Yeah, then I finished. I feel like I texted you last Thursday, right? That I finished season.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
What's today?
It's been 5 days.
Yeah.
2 seasons.
So I watched 1 season. I watched season 5, and then I'm on episode 1 of season 6.
That's the one with Julie Stiles?
Julia Stiles is season 5.
Did she save The Last Dance?
She didn't.
Okay.
Which I could definitely go into where I think there's a lot of things. There's a lot of real life murders that I thought about with the Trinity Killer from season 4.
Dude, this is what I'm telling you, man.
I kept thinking about Garth Brooks the entire time.
Yep. I brought this up when we first started this podcast.
I know you did. I'm like, this is fucking Garth Brooks, dude.
Where are the bodies?
Well, it makes so much sense because he does
so
much for happy. So
now you get it.
If you need somewhere to look, it's there.
Yeah, Habitat for Humanity. Time to start unearthing some foundations. All right, tear down all your homes.
Tom Segura is right. He's a murderer. Garth Brooks is a murderer. We don't know about Tom Segura yet. Verdict's on him too. Yep. What else though? So
either way, I love the show. Like
Gilgo Beach also seems very similar to the Trinity Killer.
Yes.
Not like the bathtub and like the repeat murders, but just the fact that he's like a family man.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Like leaves and murders.
Well, that's the thing. We don't get. I think that's why we find those ones specifically so fascinating because, like, you have your Dahmer types, your Ed Gein types that are like, yeah, for sure, that guy doesn't at all surprise me. That guy's a serial killer.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have your John Wayne Gacy's and you have your BTKs that are like these chameleons that fit into a society that live their normal lives that also have a completely opposite separate life that no one knows about. Mm-hmm. And yeah, like you're saying with the Trinity Killer.
No, made me
Huerman definitely has his job, kid, family, and the family obviously had no idea.
Which is like when they'd go on vacations.
Anyways, I would say keep on keeping
I'm
on.
going to. 5 was brutal. It was hard to watch. It was
Yeah.
okay. The ending, to me, I find myself worrying about Harrison more than I should.
Well, you can keep worrying about him. He's going to be fucked up forever.
Yeah. Well, don't ruin things for me, but I worry
I'm
about
not
him.
gonna
Like,
ruin
man,
it.
like someone's got to think.
I don't think I'm ruining anything. Obviously, the kid's going to be fucked up. It's the whole point of the like series is that Dexter's fucked up because he witnessed shit as a kid. So
Much as leads to Harrison the killer. Cool. All right.
maybe
Baby killer.
Maybe.
Just like Michael, dude.
maybe.
He's 13, dude. Wearing
anyways.
a clown costume, stabbing his parents, then goes away for 10 years, comes back Halloween, and then becomes some sort of not human, anti-human, some person that cannot die.
You talking about Michael Myers, dude?
I am.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Harrison's like.
Okay.
Anywho,
We're gonna cut.
all
We're gonna
right.
circle back to
I
Michael
get it.
Myers
You're
at the
ready
end of this episode.
You're ready to go. I
Okay.
get it.
You got a couple trailers / releases you want to talk about?
Just a few things.
Yep.
I feel like when you see this, the latest in Jordan Peele movies, will be out for a week.
We should also mention that he is just a producer, not a director or writer.
He's just a producer. That's it. But it is, as of right now, is 34% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's awful.
It is the lowest rated horror movie that Jordan Peele has ever been associated with. I'm going to see it tomorrow.
Which is
I'll let you know.
a bummer.
Well, and like
it's a very Faustian, like traditional tale, though.
Yeah, with horror, like it's usually never rated really well. But I feel like lately, horror has been rated super well.
Yeah, like people are like, oh, just because it's horror, it gets like 50 points. So now it's like, why are all these movies coming out and they're all like automatically coming into 100% on Rotten Tomato?
Well, that was just like, I think 28 Years Later did, and so did Bloodlines.
Sinners as well.
Sinners, yeah.
Yeah, a ton of really good, and I think that it's done a lot for, like, these movies have done so much for the genre that now, like, you have these, like, let's call them traditional, like, run-of-the-mill horror movies are being shit on because they're like, no, like, horror is not this anymore. You can't just take a script that was written 500 years ago and put new people on it and call it a good new horror movie.
Are you shitting on Nosferatu right now?
No. I'm talking about Dr. Faustus, like the deal with the devil, where like you get all the things that you bargained for,
yes,
or like that you've always wanted, but you have to like sell your soul to the devil. At least that's what I've seen. This movie is kind of about.
I thought this was about a guy that, like a football player that gets hit in the head too many times and ends up murdering people. It's the first sports horror movie.
Yeah. So like I think there's maybe like a little blend on that. We don't know. We'll update.
We'll find out this week. I haven't seen it, but I just was kind of like wowed me that this has been this low rated.
See, like I thought that this is my spin on that. All right. So like I think that this guy makes his deal to become this huge name professional athlete with the devil, and then it comes back on him. The devil gets his due.
Wow, it's like Daniel Johnson.
Who's that?
Robert Johnson.
Oh yeah, okay.
Daniel Johnson's the guy from like Austin that's saying like "True love will find you in the end," like the autistic
Stop.
kid. You remember him?
No.
Don't be sad, I know you will.
Is it you? Are you Kermit?
Don't be up and still.
Somewhere
True love will find you in
a rainbow.
That's how
connection.
he said. Don't interrupt my beautiful
the dreamers and me.
Yeah, that's pretty good Kermit. That's what Daniel Johnson sounds like too. You just have to listen to him.
So anyways, that was my read on what I think him is about. But you know what? You'll just have to let us know.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Next movie, fire away. Bone Lake.
Is that the one you want to talk about?
I don't know. You said you wanted to talk about it.
I did, but you said let's talk about Bone Lake. So I figured you had some stuff to talk about.
I have nothing to say.
I have nothing to say about this movie.
I barely even know what it's about.
Have you watched the trailer?
Nope.
It's everything you'd expect from a movie called Bone Lake.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, isn't it?
It looks like it's just going to be a straight up slasher movie. So the premise is there's a couple who are going on a romantic getaway And I think the guy thinks it's really funny that the lake is named Bone Lake. So that's why he books the Airbnb at Bone Lake. And then they get to the Airbnb and there's another couple that booked it as well. And so they decide.
Is that like, not Mother, Barbarian? Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah.
Very same preference.
Okay.
I did see like one of the opening kills for Bone Lake and it looks fucking awesome. I think it's just going to be tits and slashing.
That's what we like to see.
That's
why we're here in the first
breath
place.
of fresh air.
Yep.
Sometimes you just need to see a good old booby slasher movie.
It's also coming in at an hour and a half, which we also like to see.
Oh yeah. What's the IMDb right there say? What's the rating?
0.2 out of 10. It's on Rotten Tomatoes.
I think this comes out
that's a mixed
3rd.
review.
October 3rd, I think this is when this comes out.
It says it right here.
Oh, I'm not reading it. I'm just looking at it.
I know you can't see.
Well, you're just like trying to think you're funnier than me sometimes because you're reading it. And I pulled this out of my head and remembered.
Nailed
October
it.
3rd.
Yep.
If you're doing nothing,
book it now.
If you're doing nothing and like boobs and slashing and murder, then I think you should go check out Bone Lake.
Fucking get it. He said it.
Next movie that I want to talk about, and we've been hyped for a very long time on this. What are you doing? Are you trying to give us sign language? Yep. That's it. How'd you know? I'm wanting to talk about Black Phone 2, as Peter just came up with a sign language for it. So an initial review came in for it from Mr. Stephen King.
That's bullshit.
What do you mean?
His kid wrote the fucking screenplay.
His kid wrote the short for it. Did he write the whole screenplay?
Oh, no, I don't know if he wrote the screenplay, but he wrote the story that the whole thing is based off of. No, Monkey is based off of Stephen King's screenplay or a Stephen King story.
Black Phone 2 is off of.
Black Phone is based off of
Stephen King's son.
It's something Hill, Joe Hill, who is Stephen King's son.
Look it up, Chuckles.
What? You want me to look up the screenwriter?
Yeah, look up it. So sorry. Well, Keeter says Stephen King is biased about it, but he says Stephen King said that Black Phone 2 is not as good as the first one.
Oh,
it's even better.
That's so stupid.
He tricked you. So this is what they're saying is this moving into a supernatural instead of more of a slasher or serial killer.
The first one was supernatural.
Well,
the first one was literally like a continuation of The Shining.
No, that was the show with Ewan McGregor.
Dr. Sleep?
Yeah.
No. I mean, yes, 100%. These things are all literally existing within the same universe where Shining is a real thing, right? Can we agree that Shining is what takes place in Black Phone 1, where he's communicating with the dead?
Yes, he's communicating with the dead over the phone. I guess that's pretty much The Shining.
I'm just saying.
So you think that, what is it called? The Keeper? What's Ethan Hawke's name? What do they call him?
Yes.
Something like that. I want to say it's The Keeper or something. Please hold.
The Grabber.
Same.
Yeah.
I've only watched The Black Phone once.
Okay.
And from what I remember, I can see where this can be tied into The Shining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's, in my opinion, it's a continuation of maybe not the same story, but it's taking place within the same, I guess, universe, I would say.
Would be smart to think if they tied it into. I'm excited to watch it. We've been excited. We've been talking about this since February.
Yeah. When does it come out?
Check out your computer, or you could. If I was to guess, I would say October 17th would be my guess of when this comes out.
All right, I'm looking it up. What a guy, dude! October 17th.
There it is.
Wow.
And then you have
nothing's getting past you, dude.
No, I might have actually looked stuff up about this.
You did really good today.
Well, turns out I like horror movies and I like follow them quite a bit.
Yep, it's my guy.
Too much to where like
fucking work.
Your significant other sometimes is like, can we just not watch anything horror right now?
You're like, why?
What else am I gonna watch?
I haven't watched Mr. Robot. You ever seen that show?
Fuck
Mr. Robot, dude. The shit's good.
You watched it?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna finish it soon, but that's why I haven't watched much more than Dexter, because I've been watching Dexter and watching.
It's a lot to watch, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I'm all out of shit, dude. I'm all shit out.
Ready
dude.
for our last segment, dude?
Yes,
I have a whole thing for you.
I
right?
forgot. That
Remember questions from the
I
crypt?
forgot you added another.
Yep,
I think
have
it's
a whole
also
segment. It's just to make like just to. I feel like it's poking at you.
Well, it's because I don't like to name our segments, and you absolutely love to.
it. Yeah.
Like I love to like skip the fact that we call it like Hell on Earth or horror news, and you 100%.
It makes me mad that you won't call these episodes a certain name.
What do you? Oh, the haunted happy hour. I don't. It's just not for me, dude. This is a compromise.
It has alliteration. I don't know why you don't like it.
Do you think this is like you wanted to treat it like a newscast? We're just like this. Is just it.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
What's it?
So
What's the segment called? I'm sorry.
questions from the crypt.
Okay.
Now you can ask me any of these again, and I can give you the names.
Mm-hmm.
But can you rank these horror characters based on kill count? Okay. I was going to start with, would you like to play a game? Because our first one is Jigsaw. Okay.
You need to guess their kill count.
You don't need to guess their kill count. You need to rank
how many.
them.
Okay. Slam. How many?
Okay.
How many people do I have?
You have 5.
Okay. Give them to me now.
Okay. We have Jigsaw. We have Pinhead. We have Jason Voorhees. We have Leatherface and Freddy Krueger. Okay.
This is where I go.
Can you rank them?
From least to most? So least, I'm going to go with Pinhead.
Okay.
Number 4, I'm going to go with Freddy Krueger.
Okay.
Number 3, Jason Voorhees. Who am I missing?
You still have Jigsaw, you have Jason, and you have Leatherface.
Oh, so I'm going to chase that. I'm going to go after Freddy.
Yep.
I'm going to go. Actually, I'm going to switch.
Pinhead 5.
Pinhead's 5. I'm going to go with Leatherface number 2.
Leatherface is
number 4.
Yep.
Sorry. Then I'm going to go with Freddy.
Okay.
Jason.
Okay.
That's my bet. That's my guess.
Would you like to know the numbers on this?
Yes.
Okay. So we have Leatherface coming to the 5 spot at 31 kills. Okay. We have Freddy, the 4 spot, with 63 kills. We have Jigsaw at the
3 spot.
At the 3 spot with 66 kills. We have Jason Voorhees coming in with almost over 100 more kills at 163 ish. Okay. I don't know why it's ish, but it is. And then Pinhead, who alone in one scene has over 200 kills, coming in at 300 plus kills. Pinhead is going to be our number 1.
See,
but that doesn't happen until Hellraiser 3.
I feel like I've seen one of these countdowns and I remembered Pinhead being either number 1 or the least. And in my brain, I was like, he's the least. And then I knew Freddy didn't have a lot
because he's
always just fucking with the main antagonist kind of thing. And then
he still has 63, which
out of how many fucking movies?
6 or 7?
No, there's way more than that.
I don't know if there are.
Well, Jason has more than that.
Oh yeah, Jason has 160.
Well, he has a lot more.
But Jason just runs around and just kills people. It's antagonist.
So Pinhead in Hellraiser 3 killed 200 people. Interesting. I guess I need to. Does that count the lady Hellraiser that just came out?
That is well, yes, it is. It just came out
like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it does count that. But Pinhead is only like very minimally in that movie because there's a lady. What do they call them? The Cytomorphs.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever they're actually called, the bad guys in the Hellraiser movies.
I have not watched a Hellraiser in 10 years.
You should. They're so fucking good.
Are they good?
They're so good.
I love Hellraiser. That's literally what I thought to myself. I was like, fuck, do I need to start watching Hellraiser right now?
Yep. Well, anyways, yeah, that's all I got for questions from the crypt. I think it's time to roll this whole episode up and smoke it, dude.
All right. Without further ado, thank you, Peter. It was good to see you again.
Thank you. I'm so happy you're
good
here.
To be in the flesh, even though I leave tomorrow. So we'll probably have only a couple episodes like this.
Yep. Here and there, you never know.
But please like and subscribe. Tell all your friends.
Yep.
You know where to find us. No
wherever you find
longer
all their stuff.
at Horror Whiskey Company.
Yep.
No longer Drunk and Demonic because that's bad.
Yep.
That's bad. Horror Whiskey
I don't like
good.
it.
Yep. And with that said, I need you to stay weird
Stay wicked.
and stay
Stay
wasted.